Hi guys, I'm going to speak about fermented foods and the gut, the microbiomes in the gut. I'm also going to try out some of the fermented foods that I got and see what it tastes like. The bacteria in your gut produces similar chemicals to the brain chemistry, and that, you know how people say the gut instinct, so there is actually a pathway between the brain and your gut, and that is the bacteria has a major role to play. DNA in proper structure, and it's also important for the use of nutrients, like how the body metabolizes the nutrients. So we could eat food and take vitamins, but if the gut is not assisting, it's not converting it into a form that is useful to the body. It helps in depression. So with all that, you know, they even said that it helped manage weight. So with all of that information, I was very interested in getting my gut into optimum condition. So things that you need the bacteria that normally live in your gut. Usually some of those things you usually get that from breast milk, and you know, like how you eat when you're growing up, and of course fermented foods, right? If you take like antibiotics and that kind of stuff when you're growing up, it tends to cause the killing of bacteria throughout your body, not specifically. So if you take antibiotic for air infection, it's not just going to kill the bacteria in the air, it's going to kill the bacteria all over, right? So the ones in your gut going to get killed too. To replenish gut bacteria is fermented foods, fiber, rest, exercise, and sleep. Those are the things. So okay, so I am just going to deal with one part now, and I'll continue with the others. Okay, so the first thing is to get fermented foods. So I went and I got some fermented foods. I mean, but could you see? Okay, look. So the first one is fermented Sriracha. So they say it have probiotic, and it fermented with Kimchi, right? So now I like hot stuff, so to take the peep out. So this one I haven't tried before. It smells like kimchi a little bit. And my mouth is watering. Okay, I should bring extra. Okay, it's hot, like medium hot, but it's tasty. It is a slight kimchi, but not too much, not too overpowering. So this is very good. So this is supposed to have probiotic, and so they said that you need to mix up the different kind of foods that you get your probiotic from, because different bacteria have like a different flora. So the more the variety of bacteria you have, the better it is. Okay, this one I haven't tried. This one is fermented salsa, and let me see. It does smell fermented, and it actually does smell like salsa. It's very good. It's very, very tasty. So it's this. It's very tasty. It tastes like salsa, but very tasty. And plus, fermentation is cause release of more nutrient out of the food. Definitely yummy. Oh, I love this one. It's fermented beets. This one is a repurchase. I bought this. This was really good. And I had one of those cravings. I like, you know, I have days when you just get this intense craving, and I snacked on maybe a third of this, and it helped with the craving because it was a salt craving, and it helped a lot. Okay, so this is what it looked like. So yeah, I snacked on this, and I didn't feel bad for snacking. Like, I ate about a third of the bottle. I didn't feel guilty. It was a lot of salt, but I didn't feel guilty because look, it's beets. Look at the color. So much polyphenols, you know, and nutrients, and so that it curbed the cravings, and I feel good. Like, you know, I feel good that I feel like I was snacking on something. I felt good afterwards. I didn't have that sluggy feeling the next day. Maybe a little slightly bloated because it's full of salt, but I didn't really notice it. But it's good. So this is the best pickled beets I've ever had. I've been buying pickled beets before, just to have. And this is absolutely the best pickled beet. It's so tasty and it's crunchy. I love that. Like, I was like so happy that the fermented beet I'd like, because I was like, suppose I don't like it, right? This is kimchi. Well, everybody know kimchi, and you go for Korean barbecue, kimchi. And I had this one before, so it have carrots, see, and cabbage. This one is really good. I also snack on that one too when I have snack craving. And this one is fermented garlic. Yeah, see, fermented garlic. This one's actually a repurchase, so I know what this one tastes like. It's surprisingly sweet for garlic. All right, it's black. I guess that's the fermentation process. It does smell strong, like a strong garlic smell. It actually have a kind of caramelized smell, which I think is the breaking down of the well, I guess sugars. I don't know. I actually don't know about that one. Anyway, it smells good, and I know it tastes good. So I'm going to just show you what it looks like. This is it. Oh wait, okay, this is it, and this is the last thing, and I did not contaminate the bottles. I used a different spoon, but this is the last one, so I could eat it now. It's nice, it's sweet, I like it. I don't know how garlic got sweet, but there's a slight garlic taste, but it's like, it's almost like they did something to the garlic, but they didn't do anything. It's just fermented garlic and garlic. Like, there's the bacteria and the bacteria culture and the garlic, but it tastes sweet. So, okay, so I'm going to try a next set of foods. I'm going to try maybe, well, the common ones like yogurt, kefir, tempeh, and whatever other one I could find in the grocery. So I'm going to try some more of the foods. I enjoy it, and I'm going to incorporate it, and I'm going to let you all know if I'm feeling any better. And then I'm going to try I have to add the fiber in. I start adding the fiber in, but it turned out that 25 grams of fiber is a lot of fiber. So I'm going to eventually do that and show you how much it is, how much fiber you have to consume. You have to have the bacteria, and then you have to feed the bacteria. So that's it. Thank you.